guys, welcome along to Rumble TV. Tonight we've got our new league kicking off, our Clubsport Rumble. The new BMW M2 and the TCR cars. The iRacing platform. Boys, as we can see, are just heading out of the pits. Qualifying's just about to commence. Got a 3-race format tonight. A couple of sprint races followed by a feature race with a pit stop thrown in the feature race. See, boys are just on their outlap now. Qualifying's just kicked off. We're at Mid-Ohio tonight. Have a quick look at some the track layout. We're using the full course. Current temperature is around 21 degrees. Cloudy conditions. We're using realistic weather. It says partly cloudy, but looks awfully overcast. See, the humidity's up at 83%. Something a bit different running these two cars. The BMW is actually slightly quicker in a straight line, but the TCR corners a little bit better courtesy of its slick tyres that they run on the TCR compared to just a basically a road radial tyre on the M2s. Waiting for some lap times to come in. I noticed in practice that the TCRs are slightly quicker at this track, not by much. So as we can see already, Henry in the apologies as to why that keeps dropping out. I'm not really sure why we keep losing the overlays. They tend to drop out for a short time and then come back on. I really can't fathom why that's happening, but we'll keep an eye on it. But in the meantime, Henry in the TCR is set the quickest lap so far. Around about 4/10. There we go. We can see how much gap there is across the field. I think we've got about 20 cars entered for tonight, so be some good racing when we get underway. Sean Doyle back racing with us tonight. race with us a few seasons ago now with the Mazda. Out with his teammate Scott Harvey tonight, having a run in the new Beamer. He's moved up to third. Sean's now up into third spot. That's Henry, then Moz, then Sean, then Neville Mel. Loshy's up into fifth. Hank Connors. The TCR is currently sixth. Holly. Oh. Someone's got a... Who is that? That's not looking healthy, whoever that is. Back into the pits now. Well, Nathan Carpenter in TCR. Putting together a good lap. See him jump up. Nathan now jumps up into second spot. So it's TCR's 1 and 2 at the moment. As I said, they do have a slight advantage, but in the race, you'll see the M2s, the BMWs have that added speed down the straights. I think we should be able to bring up our average. So there's our average lap speeds at the moment. So we can see that Henry average lap speed of 142. Nath is 141. Then Oz, Sean, Milne and another TCR, they're all around the 140 mark. So yeah, Henry and Nathan are just getting that little bit more out of the TCRs at this stage. We've just ticked over the halfway mark. Do a comparison on the top speeds. These cars. Bring up the dashboard. Wait for Nath to get out onto the back straight, which he's about to do now. It's the TCR wound up. So gets up around 218, around 218, just before the braking marker. Jump on with Moz. The 3 TCRs now go to the top. There's one of the boys to start their lap. I think we'll ride with Moz. See what sort of speed the Beamer can get down the back straight. I need to, as we can see, he gets around about 10 k's on this straight, about 10 k's an hour quicker. Namo. It's, right on board with Damo for just the apex slightly at that corner. See the Beamer has a little bit of oversteer out of the corners. Oh, and Damo's lost it. Harmless spin. We've got around about 2 minutes left. At this stage, it's Henry Henson at the top. Nath Carpenter currently holds down second. Dave Milne in third. Oz Moroz alone BMW at the moment. Ant Connors in another TCR out of fifth. And it's Sean Doyle, Neville Mell. Loshy's in eighth. Rob McGrath up in ninth. And Mick Polly in 10th. Keithy Logan in 11th. Keithy normally does quite well in these cars. So he's a bit further back than what I would have expected. But just as I say that, Lucas Baker now jumps up ahead of Keithy. Damo's down in 13th. Scott Harvey, Darren Linus. Steve Barker, Shannon Curry, Scott Baker, Campbell Hutton, Andrew Roberts, and Glenn Hill. 21 cars. Under about 10 seconds to go. I think most of the boys are done. Qualifying. Bring up a grid for our race one. It's Henry Fenson on pole. Nath Carpenter out of 2. Then it's Milne, Osmoroz, Ant Connors, Sean Doyle, Neville Mell, Wayne Losh, Rob McGrath, Mick Polly, Lucas Baker, Keithy Logan. There's Darren Linus, Damien Seeger, Scott Harvey, Stephen Barker, Shannon Curry, Scott Baker, Campbell Hutton, Andrew Roberts, and Glenn Hill. 21 cars. That's it. It's a 9-lap race. Yeah. Last few boys to grid up. Waiting on Henry. Just standard practice. Henry's now on the grid. Lights are on. And we're underway for race 1 of our Clubsport Rumble. Looks like Moz has got the jump in the Beamer. As I said, the Beamer is quite nimble and quick. He's managed to get his way up. He's jumped 3 spots already. Henry's down 1 in second. Sean Doyle's had a good start. He's up 3. Neville Mell's up 3. Looks like Nathan Carpenter was the unlucky one there. He's lost 3 spots. Same with Milne. They make their way down the back straight for the first time. Oh, Henry's a little bit wide. That's going to compromise him through this turn. Thing with the TCRs, they're quick through the corners, but you can't afford to make any mistakes coming out of the corners because the Beamer will eat you up with its higher top end speed. Meanwhile, Big G's joined us on the broadcast. How you going, G? Looks like Henry's challenging and actually got through on Moz there. So it's Henry leading now on lap 2. See if Moz can get a run on him out of the see how much ground the Beamer makes up. TCR slightly better on the brakes. Henry's making up a bit of time through this section of the track. Sean Doyle's still there in third at the moment. He's managing to stay with Moz. So Nath Carpenter now has also moved up back up into. It's got past Nev. See the Beamers pull away. TCR. The TCR will make it up again under brakes at the bottom here. Sean's all over the back of Moz now. That allows Nath to close right up. Oh, this is not a part of the track that's easy to get by on. Just doesn't quite have the legs, the TCR. That's what makes this racing so much fun to spectate. Probably a bit frustrating if you're out there on the track, but good fun to watch. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, G. How's that sim coming along? Meanwhile, it looks like Andrew Roberts has gone to the pits. Go back and have a look and see what happened to Andrew. Oh, yeah, the car's a bit worse for wear. That left-hand front wheel is not playing the game. That's why Andrew's had to enter the pits. Back live. Henry's managed to build a bit of a gap now. We go back through the field. So Loshi being harassed at the moment by Ant Connors. Yeah, I know that feeling, G. G says he's not quite feeling the love for the sim at the moment. That's probably why I'm sitting here commentating and not racing. A few guys setting their personal best lap times. Lap. I mean, lap 5 of 9. Meanwhile, back at the front, Henry's sort of run away with this a little bit. He's in the Audi. Oh, looks like Nath Carpenter has managed to get by on Moz as well. The TCRs are sort of making their way back up towards the front. I've still got Sean Doyle effectively second in class at the moment. It's got Milne and another TCR just behind him. Not actually battling as such. Henry's well and truly managed to break away this group up front as we head back and find Darren Linus. It feels fairly well spread out. It's a lot more spread out than what I thought it might be. Boys still coming to terms with the new car, no doubt. Got a bit of a battle going on between Ant Connors and Neville Mel at the moment. Here, Nev just feathering that throttle or trying to get back on the power and set off in pursuit of whoa, that's close. Whoa, that's even closer. Nev's managing to carry quite a bit of speed. Did well there to avoid contact. Well, Keithy Logan is in a bit of a battle here with Rob McGrath. Both in the BMW. Unfortunately, Keithy's internet not the most stable. Well, she's moved up onto the back of Nev. They've maintained their spots, so our biggest mover at this stage would be Sean Doyle, who's still holding down that fourth outright. Just as I say that, Milne's got past him now. But that still holds Sean's second outright in the BMW class. Henry should be just about ready to start his last lap. He does now. It's got about a 2.7 second lead over Nath Carpenter. Moz is still holding on to that third outright. It's Milne. Sean's coming under a bit of pressure now from Ant Connors on this last lap. Jump back up the front with Henry. Had it fairly easy this race. It's Andrew Roberts, I think. Henry takes the checkered flag. Nathan Carpenter will get home in second. Milne home in fourth with Moz in third. Get some official results up in a minute once Scotty Harvey gets home in 16th. Lucas and Campbell battle it out across the line. Just Glenn Hill just finishing off the lap. To be able to bring up some results. So it's oops. There we go. So Henry takes out race one from Nath Carpenter, Moz Moroz, David Milne, Sean Doyle, Anthony Connors, Neville Mell, Loshy, Mick Polly, and Rob McGrath round out your top 10 as the boys are gridding up now for race two. We've got a inverted grid for the top four as the lights come on. It's actually Rob McGrath started in pole. Mick Polly out of two. Then it was Loshy. I think we'll let them settle down and then work out where everybody is. So our last race winner, Henry, started in out of 10th. As like Mick Polly now has gone to the lead. Somebody's in the pits. Lucas Baker's jumped to the pits. Oh, as it gets really tight into all three wides, never going to work. Just quite willing at the front. It's Mick Polly currently leads from Neville Mell. Sean Doyle up into third. Rob McGrath's now down 3 spots, back down to fourth. And it's Moz Moroz who's jumped 3 spots. Henry Fenson's up 4. Loshy and Connors seem to be the 2 biggest losers at the moment in regards to lost places. As Mick Polly sets the quickest time around. Oh, 3 wide into turn 1. Neville Mell trying to go around the outside. Looks like he's managed to get that move done. Trying to squeeze Mick out to the side so he can open up the corner, which has gone in a little bit deep. Oh, and there's a bingle between Mick and Sean Doyle, I think. Go back and have a look at a replay. I think Mick's just squeezed down the track a little bit. Oh, and then he's collected Henry. It's all a bit messy. Well, that's given Nev a bit of a break out in front. As Nev now sets the quickest time at 1:32 flat. Meanwhile, Milne is now the leader of ECR class. Sure what happened to... Oh. So we've got another crasher further back. So this is Rob McGrath. Oh, he's just run onto the grass. Looped it easy enough to do. Oh, let's see what's happened to Nath Carpenter. He finished so well in race one. Sure what's happened here. Oh, he did a net code and he may have been squeezed there. It's paid to his race this time around. Meanwhile, we've got more crashes further back. All going down now. It looks like this is Darren Linus. What's happened to Daz? Oh, he's tapped Keithy Logan. Synchronized spinning. Oh, and then he's been collected big time. It's Stephen Barker that's broken a few bits off both cars there. Darren's into the pits. Meanwhile, out the front, Nev's managed to get just over a 1.2 second gap back to Sean, who's holding down that second spot. Milne still leads our TCR class at this stage. Oz now puts a bit of pressure on the back of right on board with Moz. Oz puts in the quickest time, and it looks like Sean's actually catching Nev at a great rate of knots as well. So this is going to make it interesting. These three have managed to break away a little bit from the rest of the field. Oh, now we've got more crashes in the back in the pack. Let's have a look and see what's happened to Loshi. Oh, he's lost it all on his own. Managed to avoid everyone except for, looks like Ant Connors got caught up in that one. Turning into a bit of a mess this race, except for the boys out the front. Big G, you need to get yourself... Oh, just as I say that, Doyley's gone around. Sean spun on his own. Dropped him down a few spots. It's allowed Milne and Henry to both get through. they're rapidly closing the gap on these on the 2 leaders. Nev's now got a bit of breathing space over Moz. Milne's now moved up into that 3rd spot. Loshy comes back out of the pits. Stays out of the way. Two-thirds of the way through. Yeah, Big G, build yourself another car sim, mate. Get back out on track and race with the boys. So Moz has managed to jump up 6 spots. Henry's done likewise. He's up 6. Shannon Curry's having a great race. He's up into 8th. He's up 7 spots. Scotty Baker likewise up 9. Campbell Hutton's up 7. Boys are taking advantage of the bit of carnage that we've seen in this race, which is very handy for their points. Ev's just managing to maintain that gap, but I think right on board with Milne. He's closing down that gap. He was nearly a second quicker that lap on Moz. Now start lap 7. Quite an eventful race, this race 2. Last lap. Will Milne get the job done? Oz is giving him room. should be able to get. Oh, looks like. Milne's managed to get underneath. Oh, sorry. That was Henry. Oh, no, Milne and Henry have both got through on Moz. I think Henry's trying to look for the win here. Might ride on board with Moz and meanwhile, Neville out in front should take the checkered flag. He's only got a couple more corners to navigate. Do that last complex of corners now. And we'll grab the checkered flag. It looks like Milne will hold on for the win in TCR. Sean Doyle brings it home. It's third in class again. It's Keithy Logan, Mick Polly, Shannon Curry, great run. Scotty Baker likewise. And Damo. Nath Carpenter, Campbell Hutton, Scotty Harvey, then it'll be Robert McGrath. Glenn Hill has done real well. Up 5 spots. Be the next to greet the checkered flag. Stephen Barker, who got caught up in some of those earlier incidents. It'll be Ant Connors. And just behind him would be Darren Linus, the last of our runners on the lead lap. Grab some results. Try that one. So it was Neville Merrill home from David Milne, Henry Fenson home in third, Oz Moroz, Sean Doyle, Keithy Logan, Mick Polly, Shannon Curry, Scotty Baker, Damien Seeger, Nathan Carpenter, Campbell Hutton, Scott Harvey, Rob McGrath, Glenn Hill, Stephen Barker, Anthony Connors, Darren Linus. Over the page. And it was Loshi, Andrew Roberts, and Lucas Baker. All right, boys, I've got a quick warm-up session now before we get into the feature race with our pit stops, so we'll be back very shortly.
Yeah, and look who was on a steamer behind them. This is Damien Seeger.
Well, now I don't believe you because like.
No, I swear I'm on.
The on a steamer bit. I mean,
What's this? Yes. What are you doing there? Stop making great tactics.
Great fights.
Yeah, that's Scotty Baker is the current front. Yeah. This is Scott Harden. Alrighty, give him a tap. Okay, fair enough. But don't do this, Scotty Baker. Watch Scotty Baker.
Because I think he didn't like it in class. It's like, I mean, doesn't mean he can do that silliness. And also then he got him, but he also ruined Damo's lap as well. So, not good. Hello, Mr. Holmes. How's your broadcast going?
Everything.
Is there a lot of shit happening?
Yes, we'll be putting up.
Hey guys, welcome back. Boys are just about to grid up for our final race. That'll be Moz off of out of 1, Henry out of 2, Milne out of 3, Neville out of 4, Sean Doyle out of 5, Keithy Logan out of 6, Mick Polly out of 7, Shannon Curry out of 8, Scotty Baker out of 9, Damien Seeger out of 10. It's a 15 lap race with a pit stop. Be interesting. The lights come on. They're away. Looks like Moz got a really good start again. Got the jump on those TCR boys. Like Moz is going to lead us through turn 1. Got Henry right behind him. Okay, Henry's keen to try and get through. As we head down the back straight. Henry's gone to the inside. I think Moz might have run a little bit wide there. Let's open the door for Henry. Hopefully the boys settle down this race. It's a bit longer. Got plenty of time. Who's jumped into the pits already? Loshy, we've got a couple of guys into the pits early. Ant Connors has gone in early. Loshy's in. Like Glenn Hill's also jumped into the pits. Interesting to see how long these pit stops take. Ant was 31. Loshy's slightly longer. Meanwhile, back up the front, Oz is being harassed by Neville Mel. Sean Doyle tucked in behind him. Any of the boys pit early, or no, they're going to go around again. As Henry breaks away at the front, puts in a 130.9. These boys are a 131.5. Milne 130.5, also in a TCR. So it looks like the TCRs are slightly quicker at this stage. As I said, it doesn't make a lot of difference. There's two classes, so the TCR boys are effectively racing each other, as are the BMW boys. So equal points for each category. So there is no benefit racing the other boys, the boys in the other classes. There's like Lucas Baker also done his pit. Meanwhile, Darren Linus and Steve Barker are the two biggest movers so far. They've jumped up 6 spots. A bit different this time around. We'll have to wait for everybody to complete their pit stops. Got a bit of a battle on there. Looks like Neville's jumped through on Sean. Nathan Carpenter is in to do his pit stop. Around about 33 seconds for the TCR boys. Need to see when some of these front runners in the BMW do their pit stop. See, there's a lot of differences. Milne now looks to try and put a move on Sean. Oh, Sean gets a little bit squirrely there under brakes. Very hard to pull the Beamer up. Very little difference in the lap times between these boys. Of course, Henry's in a different postcode at the moment. Jump on board with Nev. Molest the back of Oz. Oz likes to take a wide line through that corner. Gets a little bit of a tap there from Nev. A little bit of a hurry up. Bit of a 4-car freight train at the moment, and we jump back with Milne now. There is nothing separating these four cars. On lap 6 of 15, as Shannon Curry now jumps into the pits. Oh, that's Glenn Hill, I think. Oh, yes. Sure what happened there. If we can find a replay of what might have gone on then. Certainly spread the boys out, that's for sure. Moz is now into the pits. Keep an eye on Moz's pit time. Neville Mel's now jumped into the pits as well, as has Damo. Looks like a lot of the boys have chosen this lap to do their pit stop. So Moz actually done the quickest pit stop time. He's grabbed enough fuel. Just waiting on boys up the front now. Up on Keithy Logan. Sean has dropped back a few spots after that bit of a kerfuffle. Well, Dazza is it's peeled off into the pits. Sean and Keithy now peel off. Oh, we got some debris on the track. Not sure where that came from. There's a bit of debris laying on the track there. having a look to see who's actually pitted. So our top 4 guys haven't pitted as yet. It looks like Moz is the first one to have pitted. So we'll wait. It looks like Henry is in the pits now. Milne's in the pits. Where's Moz in relation to Henry? Moz is just coming around the final corners now. It looks like Henry's back out on the track. Milne's at pit exit. Henry's got a massive lead. Mick Polly and Steve Barker now get their pit stops out the way as we're 2/3 of the way through on this race. Like Scott Harvey's had another mishap. Oh, tries to flick spin and ended up back where he started. Manages to get it turn around this time. Back off and running. So everybody has now completed their pit stops. So it's Henry Fenson leading in the TCR from Milne. Moz is leading the Beamer class from Keithy Logan. Looks like Neville Mel is breathing all over the back of Keithy. Then it's Sean Doyle just behind them. Mick Polly not far behind. Then it's Ant Connors and Nath Carpenter fighting it out for that last podium spot in the TCRs. As Glenn Hill goes off the track to gather it back up again. Whoa. 2 TCR boys, hard at it. I think Nate's managed to get that move done. Meanwhile, out for a leisurely Sunday stroll is Henry. Neville's got that second spot. Dorley has also managed to move up past Keithy Logan. Spread out a little bit. Down Linus, a little bit of pressure on Steve Barker in that for that 10th spot. They're up. Sean's set off out after Nev. I don't know if he's got enough laps left to do much about it. Our front three runners have disappeared up the track. He's just dropped off a little bit off the back of these two boys. Go back up, find our leader. Got a 9-second, nearly 10-second lead now over Milne. Meanwhile, Sean's now under half a second behind Ev. And Scotty Baker 13th and 14th at the moment. Henry's on his last lap. Bring this one home fairly easily. Maintain that gap. Brings it home. Milne will get home for second. Oz will be the first of our BMW runners Looks like Neville's gonna hold on just over Sean Doyle and Keithy Logan, Mick Polly, Nathan Carpenter, Ant Connors. As Stephen Barker still being harassed by Darren Linus, but managing to hold on to that spot. It'll be Damo. Loshy will get home in 13th, followed by Scotty Baker. Then it'll be Lucas Baker. Rob McGrath, Shannon Curry, Campbell Hutton, Scott Harvey. Oh, as Rob McGrath hits the wall. And that's our night of racing. Up some results. For our race, for our feature race.
Correct, Melanie. Cheers, mate.
There we have it. Henry Fenson over David Milne and Nathan Carpenter home third. We'll have a look at the individual results in a minute. Mosmer Oz was third overall. Neville Mell fourth overall. Sean Doyle home in fifth. Keithy Logan, Mick Polly, Nathan Carpenter, Ant Connors, Stephen Barker, Darren Linus, Damien Seeger, Wayne Losh, Scotty Baker, Lucas Baker, Rob McGrath, Shannon Curry, Campbell Hutton. And as we flip over the page, Scott Harvey, Glenn Hill, and Andrew Roberts. Look at the TCR class. Was Henry Fenson over David Milne, Nathan Carpenter home in third, then Ant Connors. And in the BMW class, our podium was Mosmer Oz, Neville Mell, Sean Doyle. Keithy Logan got home in fourth. Mick Polly in fifth. Stephen Barker sixth. Darren Linus seventh. Damien Seeger eighth. Loshy home in ninth. Scotty Baker 10th. Lucas Baker 11th. Rob McGrath, Shannon Curry, Campbell Hutton, Scott Harvey, Glenn Hill, and Andrew Roberts. And that is our night of racing. We shall be back again tomorrow night with the first round of our GT4 Rumble. So if you're around tomorrow night, 6:30 Adelaide time, we are broadcasting our round one of GT4 Rumble from same track from here at Mid-Ohio. So until then, enjoy your sim racing and we'll catch you tomorrow night. Thanks, guys.